Yo, what up guys? Welcome to this week's patch note video where we actually have some interesting stuff. I mean, okay, listen, when they drop big stuff like last week, there was quite a lot of like actually things added to the game. We always get one of these. We always get a patch week. However, there is some interesting stuff, as you would have seen from the title, with some buffs to melee and some stuff like that. So let's take a look at this and get into it and see what's going on. It's probably not going to take too long to cover this one, so awesome. Also, do check that you're subbed, by the way. So many people aren't subbed that watch all the videos, and it helps a ton. And I do appreciate all you guys that do sub, and the channel's been growing pretty nicely lately again. So if you don't mind, anyway, let's get going. So we have game jam music, which is interesting. Apparently, sometimes when you visit War's Retreat, you just want to take a moment to reorganize your bank, discuss strategy with your team, or simply catch your breath. But all the while, the intense soundtrack Dare to Die is doing its best to get your adrenaline pumping for the next boss fight. So that's the actual War's Retreat audio track that we have right now. Players have long requested something a bit more relaxed. Hold on, let me zoom in a little bit here. A bit more relaxed, something that fits in the atmosphere but offers a break from the booming drums. During Game Jam, mod Nixon answered that call by creating a brand new ambient track offering a calmer, more reflective soundscape for those quieter moments in War's Retreat. Give a listen here. So I had a quick listen before to check that my audio was actually working. So here we go. You can have a quick listen. It starts off nice and like chill, and then it's like just the ambient. As you can hear. Sounds pretty good. Cool, so it says the track is called War's Patience, and it will be unlocked automatically for all players on login in order to avoid music capes going missing. So you guys won't lose your music capes. Dare to Die isn't going anywhere, as one of the 2 songs will be chosen on entering the area. All right, cool. Need more music in your life? Check out the recent RuneScape Road to Necromancy OST from Laced Records. Cool. Nice. I mean, hey, you know what? That's pretty nice. I like it. I'm sure some people prefer that one for sure. Anyway, June 3rd, we're going to get scheduled maintenance, which is pretty normal these days now. We never used to get any of these. Like, we never used to get scheduled maintenance. In fact, maybe like every now and again, they'd just say, servers are going to be offline for whatever, like a few hours or whatever. But it was like once a year or something stupid like that. It was very, very rare. Now, it happens pretty often, and it's probably a good thing. Like, it's normal for all MMOs, in my opinion. But like back in the day, we used to, like, if there was a maintenance like this, or if there was a downtime, people used to complain and be like, whoa, what do I get, like some items for the time that I couldn't play, or some XP or something? It's pretty crazy to think that we used to actually be in that position, whereas now it's like, yeah, scheduled maintenance is what it is, which is fair. So there you go. So on Tuesday, so tomorrow the 3rd, from 9 till 2 in British time, or the game, I think this is game time as well. Yeah, I think it is. But there you go. During this time period, all game rules will be temporarily unavailable. We apologize for any inconvenience. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Now this is the interesting part right here. So because it's patch week, we do have a fair few patch notes to go through, but this bit here is something that I knew was coming, but I didn't know it was coming this quick, which is really cool to see, because JMods had confirmed that they were looking at tweaking the melee legendary weapon improvements, because I didn't think it was like that. It wasn't really good enough from feedback from players, and this is pretty big, right? So we have the EZK has had some tweaks to ensure it's on par with other legendary weapons. The adrenaline cost of Igneous Showdown has been reduced to 50%. And Ashen Vow now provides a plus 12 damage dealt and plus 12 damage received against your flamebound rival, up from 5 and 5. So that's crazy. That's more than double, right? That's actually insane. So we've gone from 5% and 5% to 12 and 12, which is nice. And I haven't actually tested this weapon out, but I will be doing like a melee recording at some point soon. But this is going to be probably, I mean, I don't even have to know. Like I said, I've not tried it, but let me know in the comments. Is this going to be enough? Is this going to be way better? I mean, it's obviously going to be way better. It's more than doubled, right? But nice. It's good to see Jagex paying attention to that. Next thing says, casting Igneous Showdown against your flamebound rival now deals an additional 3 hits, each dealing 225% damage on average against your target, instead of increasing the damage of a single hit. and then casting Ignis Showdown against your Flamebird rival now refunds 15% adrenaline, which is crazy. So this should make the EZK a lot more desirable and a lot better to actually use. And hopefully this puts it in a good place, because basically what people were saying is Staff of Armageddon on the actual rework was crazy good, and it was. But a lot of people are just saying EZK was a nerf and that it's actually worse now, and that it's not really, like, it's not actually that good. A lot of people weren't very happy about it, and now hopefully it will be. I mean, we'll be able to tell if the price of it flies up through the roof, right? But hopefully this will be good. Let me know in the comments, you meleeers, you happy with this? Are you still going to be like, it's not that good, or how's this going to feel? Anyway. So then we have the general stuff. 110 crafting added to the calendar. The new track titled Wars Patience, Creative Wars Retreat. The quick chat message, I've gathered X from divine locations today. Now quick response option to the same message. Examining a placed divine location tells you how much you've gathered today. That's cool. Alter the text on the check limit option on divine location. Reduce the number of message windows appears when claiming a memory storage bot. Reduce the number of message windows shown when using the quick sell option on a farm animal buyer. Rune Goblin Machine has been changed to allow the player to continue to farm the optimal choice on the given day, then they log in until they log out. When you log back in past initial login day, the choice will change. Okay. Players can now redeem all held effigy stars and lamps from the effigy incubator at the same time. Recently, the modified artisan's bandana was made to offer its produce in noted form. This has now been extended to 3 more pieces of headwear. So you'll need. Okay, cool. Yeah, I see what I mean. You can now do it on these ones as well, not just the bandana. Remove the fading to black effect from the Evil Bloodwood Tree event in the wilderness to reduce instances in which some players are blocked from completing the event while playing on highly populated worlds. Segregation and Zagamite care stylizing now correctly uses the POF farming reputation perk for unchecked animals if you have unlocked it. Updated the lock icons for the teleport spells in the player's spellbook to reflect the requirements needed to cast them. Now all the locked teleport spells should have the lock icon present. Okay, cool. And a shortcut has been added north next to the fairy ring in the poisoned wastes. And the rolling gloves are now available to be reclaimed from death from PVM and outside of the wilderness. Okay, cool. Nice. Then we have this, which says shape the future of player support. We're checking in and we'd love your input. At the end of last year, we asked for your thoughts on Jagex player support. What was working, what wasn't, and where you want to see improvements. Your feedback in the December 2024 survey was incredibly valuable and directly shaped the player support roadmap we shared in April for both RuneScape and Old School. Now we're back with a follow-up survey to see how we're doing. What are your thoughts on the roadmap? How the changes we've made improve your experiences, and are there still areas we need to focus on? Okay, cool. So there's another survey basically to help them improve player support. If you do have time, it's always good to do this. Like, the more people that do this, the better it will turn out, right? And player support's always been an issue that Jagex have had. Let's be honest, it's been pretty shocking over the years. So if you do have time to do it, get on it. I'll definitely do it as well. But yeah, definitely get on that. Treasure Hunter calendar. I mean, who cares, right? Freaking woodcutting animation. Whatever. When is he actually chopping it down with a deck of cards? Bro, come on, man. Whatever. Chat log. Shit. What am I doing? Okay, so there's a rune skill and chill pride parade thing on June 5th, and then there's a community showcase. Is that the Arc Glacier? What? That is freaking cool. Hell yeah. And there we go. Right. Well, hopefully you found this video interesting, useful, or in any way, anything. I don't know. But this is the main part, and probably what the title will be around. I want to know how this plays out compared to the other one. I do have one loaned to me that I'm going to be trying out, so I'll do that later this evening. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Remember to click that sub button. It really does help out a ton. And I'll catch you on the next one. So there, guys, have a good one. Bye.